Hey, yo, welcome back, everybody. We're going to lay down some practice tonight for NRL Saturday, Division B. Um, yeah, it is kind of spur of the moment practice. Well, not practice, but going live. Wasn't sure I was going to stream this live, but yeah, we're going to get back into it. So let me do a little quick ski shares here. Then I'm going to go get into it, see if anybody has an open lobby. If there's an open lobby, we might just join that because I want to try to have other people. If not, we'll open our own lobby. I know Stumpy wanted to get some practice in tonight. I believe he's actually live. But I know a lot of people are going to be doing, it's Wednesday, right? GTWS tonight. So there's probably a lot of GTWS going around. All right, share just a couple places, and then I'm gonna get jumping into it. Hope everybody's having a fantastic week. We're on the second half of the week now, so let's go. All right. Also, lastly, before we get too far, I'm going to open up my chat over here. One day, I may get to having OBS type stuff. So all of this will be set. I'll do an intro and be ready to go. But until then, we doing it scrappy style. Pop out chat. Ah, let's go see if there's any. Well, let's go see if anybody's got a practice lobby already open. Otherwise, we will open our own. I will have to double check my settings, but I'm fine just running some laps. Now we're good. We do got one open. I'm going to send Stumpy a message. Like I said, I know he's live. Just to let him know I'm in a lobby, because he should be able to find me then. Alright. Alright. Oh, they're doing a race right now. Ooh. Let's see what lap they're on. Just kidding. They just started one. Oh, make my own. Let's go over here. Load these settings. I'm going to double check my settings here. Corridor double checked them the night I made them. So I think they're right, but it doesn't hurt to double check. Final. I'm just going to do 14 because technically only 14 of us are in the final. 60 minutes, yes. Afternoon, equal conditions, 2 times variable. I've set these up so many times that I kind of know what they are. POP's on. Settings, just brake balance. Let's double check slipstream is weak. Yep. Visible damage off 2 times 2 times 3. Initial fuel, default, real. That is real, right? Correct. Real. Yeah, we can't limit any of that. Hey, Steven, what's going on? We have to use hards. You can use any racing. Unrestricted. Weak. Flag rules are technically off. All right, I think we're good. So let's just create through. Well, that's good to hear. We're just gonna chill tonight too, and I'm just gonna get some laps in for this NRL finale on Saturday. I haven't had a ton of time to get practice in, so for right now, I'm for sure running laps. If we get a couple people, I may try to run a race, but yeah, we just need to get comfortable with everything. All right. Hey, Porsche, how's it going? Oh, whoops. I don't want to be on hards to start with. Oh, doing pretty well. I cannot complain too much. Just gonna get some laps in for this NRL finale coming up Saturday. I gotta get a bunch of laps in to really dial it in here. Oh, nice. Didn't even know. I haven't been an Xbox guy for a while now, so all PlayStation now. Scrub a little bit of time there. I think it's my outlap anyways, but nice. That was a little bit after that 100 board. Hey, what's up, Comfy Corner? How you doing? Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. We are just trying to get settled into these super formulas for Saturday. put all this time in to hopefully not have my race ruined within a couple laps. There's always the biggest worry in these things. Definitely carry more speed through there if I actually brake and roll through there correctly. You been getting some rounds in down there, CC? I've still got the itch and still haven't gotten out, but we do have weather now. Courses are open. Nice. I read that through that corner. Reading in the super formulas is almost impossible. That was going to be a good 24 lap though. Yeah, I've yet to get out. We've had a few really nice days where we've hit some 70s. Still 24, but man, that would have been a mid 24. I don't really have to worry about like blistering qualifying pace though, because we're not qualifying for this. We are set order by our points, so I want the pace, but like it's more I need to find consistent pace. Dang, 80 would be nice. We won't be in 80s for a bit. We were supposed to hit 70 on Monday. Like high 70s, so close to 80. We could push 80. It's still early for us though. Yeah, 80s, that's nice. That's nice. It would be nice. But hey, I'm not going to complain. I enjoy when it's in the 60s, especially when you're coming out of winter. It's just a lot harder planning rounds of golf because if you want to go out in the morning, you're gonna friggin' freeze. It's still like high 30s or 40s in the morning. But we'll get there. I went to the simulator a few weeks ago. Ah! That is definitely the corner. You gotta be real careful coming out of. I haven't done much at all on mediums, so I'll practice some mediums. I don't know if I'm really gonna use them or not. The only thing we have to use is hards. But I don't think I can go do a whole race on hard. Well, I mean, for one, you need fuel anyways. So you could do a stop and go. But I don't think I would do that. I don't know. The hards are a little sketchy. Hards are a bit sketchy for me. But we have to use them, so... Really, it's figuring out, with the hards, am I going to do softs or mediums? Hey, Jack. Why are you surprised by it? We've gotten super formulas before, haven't we, I think? One of the first seasons, I think. I wasn't in it, but... I think they had it in season 1 or 2 finale. The one where it was raining, was it Suzuka? I forgot where it was. I remember Sal was in it. I'm pretty sure it was Super Formulas. I'm just glad I'm in B. For one, I know I'm not really fast enough to be up there in A. And actually... Could have been, hey, Mav. It could have been. All I know is there was rain. I'm glad I'm not in A, though, because that old Formula car is... that's a handful, man. How you doing, Mav? You're still up. It's got to be somewhat late there. A got that newest... God, I hate these mediums right now. I got to get my braking points back and switching into that. A got the newest car PD gave us, but the old Formula car. I forgot what it's called. Like 3500 something is in it. A3500, F3500. I don't know. It's the old, like, it's like an old Formula car. We just got it not too long ago in an update. No, the MP4 was longer ago than that. We just got it in one. Yeah, that's the one, Jack. F3500. Yeah. And that thing is that thing's a beast. Alright, let's try to get comfortable on these mediums. I haven't used the mediums much. Yeah, I can handle the Super Formula way better than that car. You gotta be careful coming out of the The car's very light in that corner when you're trying to just carry speed through there. You gotta be careful getting back on it. A little too deep. I swear I'm not drunk driving these things. With all that swerving back there, I was just reading Maps chat. Ah! Yeah, this is very, it's very, very touchy on the gas. I look like I'm drunk on these mediums right now, though, I can tell you that much. This is why I tell folks when I'm doing league racing, I won't read chat. I can't keep the car straight while I'm reading. Yeah, no tune. Just the typical brake balance, which I haven't even messed with yet. Like, I've done some laps, but really tonight all I'm doing is trying to really get laps in. If I have enough people join, or even if just one person joins and we want to run a practice race, I will. But it's an hour endo, so I should go to Stumpy's chat and tell him I do have a lobby open. Because Stumpy talked about running some laps. It's 1 hour, Jack, just 1 hour. You get around 42 to 44 laps, depending on your pace. Has been my assumption. But yeah, it's a 1 hour enduro. Gotta run the racing hards. All racing tires are available. Maverick, you're being too kind with those numbers. Yeah. 40 plus laps, Jack, in the super formulas where you gotta pay close attention the whole time. It's also a lot of chances when you have people around you for little mistakes. Alright, well I dipped into the 25s here on the mediums. That's good. Well chatting. Yeah, Jack, I don't know if I am a second faster on the mediums without chatting. I definitely obviously have more in me because I just got more. But we'll see. Like I said, we're just beginning to put in laps on these mediums. Most of my laps so far have been on the softs. I put a few on in the hards. Whatever my strategy is, I don't know. I don't know that it'll involve a long stint on the hards. They're just too sketchy for me. And in race, I'd rather be safe. I don't know that it'll be the winning strategy, but that was deep. Yeah, I'm gonna be on for a bit. I don't know how long, but you know, just look for my lobby. Did not mean to upshift to fourth there. I just meant to upshift back to third for less tire spin. What I really need to do is run a soft stint from the start. No fuel save and just see what exactly my fuel load is with my pace. Yeah, no problem, Jack. That's the toughest corner, like, you can carry. That's definitely where a make or break lap through that tight corner. You can get so much speed through there. But you can also be off just a little bit and you have to let off. Still happy with 25s though on these mediums. It's not exactly the shape of the corner you want to take through there. Hey, thanks. Appreciate that. I always share it just in a select couple, and then I hate starting my stream off sitting there sharing the whole time. You know what's funny, Mav, is what's funny is I do not love it in reverse, but I've grown to it's okay in reverse. There's a GTWS a while back that I won a Manu, no, it was a Nations, or a Nations here in the CLK, group 2, right? Make that 6. Oh, you the champ. Need to I'm gonna bring it in here and just reset. Before I get too far, I want to estimate my fuel. So it said 19. I don't know. I like the flow better forward or normal, if you want to call it. Let me see here. Let me see here. 1 second, guys. I need to go here, here. I'm just gonna go. I saw Stumpy was streaming earlier. How's everybody's GTWS going? Anybody run GTWS? I know a lot of people are streaming it. I mean, to be honest, the left, when you're going the normal way, is also carnage. So, you know, it doesn't really matter. I don't think which way you go, it's carnage. So it says about 28 laps. You still haven't, man, you gotta do it. Shoot, what was I checking? I was gonna check my notes. I had some notes from the little bit of practice I did before. Sorry, guys. Actually, 1 second. I'm gonna be right back. Alright, sorry guys. My wife was texting me, and she Could not find the remote. Like legit, she was like, I tossed it here and now it's gone. I was like, I don't know what to tell you. Let's exit this. All right, let's put on softs. I'm gonna try doing a full run just to see on softs with my soft pace, with a full tank, exactly where the fuel comes out and what my tires feel like at the end of it. Tires probably gonna be super dead. I think I should be able to get about 28, 29 laps. The one thing that's definitely interesting too is the wind direction and everything can mess with your times. It will change your times. Right now it's pretty favorable for that long stretch. Anyways, Mav, yeah, I'm pushy. They're fun, get into it. Although, I'm not that big of a Nations GTWS guy. Which is what they're on right now. I like Manu. And then I kind of pick and choose Nations. But these officials, the official seasons that are going on right now, I think I ran one race in Manu. No, that was exhibition. I didn't even run a single race. I've been too wrapped up in this, practicing this, and then running that Liberty competition I'm in. It's just taking too much of my time. No problem. Top 150 is fast, man. I don't know that I've ever gotten that high. Especially by midweek. By midweek, people keep pushing. Too much grass. Oh, dang. I don't have you, man? Yeah, I do have it friends only. I didn't realize we weren't friends. Give me a sec. Let me just exit. Blue. What's your... Sent request already. Why didn't I see it? Why will it not show me? Oh, you got. I just put it in chat too. I thought you said you already sent it. I was like, oh, I don't see it. Let's see. You might beat me to this because mine is much shorter than yours. Mayor. I didn't realize we weren't friends on here. Hey, by the time I went to send one for you, it just had accept on it. All right, we should be good now. My bad. I thought we were already friends on here. I'm just running laps right now. You let me know if you want to just run a two-person race at all, because I'm as long as we don't start it too late, I'm down. Otherwise, I'm trying to get some laps in too, because I just need laps in general. So, and now my cat is bugging me. Oh yeah, what are we on? What are we on here? What are we on? Sauce. I mean, only if you only want to go half. I have time to do a full race. I was just saying, you know, if we go out and practice for a little bit and it gets too late, I don't want to start it. But like, I'm fine now, or you know, whatever. I'm down. I like at least like I don't like changing too much with wear, just so I can. All right, we'll run it. We'll run it. I can't see. Yeah, I was just something I was saying is if we were like running laps for like an hour and then I started an hour race, I wouldn't want to run an hour race. Oh, I just we'll start on what I'm starting. I should have said check your tires first. So hopefully your tires are good. Otherwise, I can back this out and we can start over again. One hour of pure fun. Yeah, no problem. Say hi for me. Woo! All right, man. Take care, man. Thanks for stopping in. Ooh, I slowed down way too much there. These cars are so twitchy that first lap is going to be Yeah, and I'm trying to push for that 500 too, Jack. We're getting close. I don't have near the watch hours anyways, because I've been so part-time, but I appreciate it, Jack. This season's been a big show for most of my races, which has been awesome. It's been a lot of fun in B Division with these guys this year. I say this year, but this season. From start to finish, like, Stumpy's out here with us right now. By the way, give Stumpy some love. I think he's probably still streaming. I know he was. We've had a lot of fun near each other this... Ooh, that hurt. This season. Been around Shaggy a lot. Around Ormond a lot. A lot of good tight racing. I wish last race would have went better, the result. It started really well. Really good start. Just kind of fell apart when I had to dump it. So I didn't want to run into Angry Fred Bird. And I really misjudged his braking because I think he was on worn tires compared to me, and I misjudged where he was going to brake, and I didn't want to run straight through the back of him. So I basically dumped myself. And then I kind of lost all my rhythm after that, and then the rain came, and it is what it is. I'm screwing up that turn. Should be carrying so much more speed through there. Yeah, and my biggest problem wasn't fully the rain. It was I practiced the strategy that basically won, which was pushing the tires dead. And I could stretch the tires. I should have done it. It was just a lot more risky for me when the rain came. On dead slicks, if that light rain came, which it did, I wasn't comfortable on the dead slicks. So the strategy I used is what I actually wanted with the way the weather played out, and yet I still failed. I need to be in 25s. Part of it is I'm screwing up turn one. And now I went too deep. God. I mean, technically that's not turn one. I gotta stop screwing that up though. Still faster than I've been doing it, and it was not done well. A little better. That hair too much brake kind of stops me from rolling through there. Hit that better though. Do not want to hit that curb before that last corner because it really unsettles the car. Would have been a 24 had I not screwed up the last corner. A little bit better there carrying my speed through. It's just, it's so, in the hairpins, it's so touchy from being on the brakes too long, and it's almost like you're brake checking, to getting off at the right time and rolling through the rest of it. And you roll through and you gain so much more time. But it's a fine line. But it's also a fine line spinning out. Just whipping the rear end around. Should be a 24. bit different line through there. Boo. And yes, I know I have overtake. I'm honestly practicing without it right now just to get my overall pace. That overtake goes so fast in a long race like this that I honestly think I'll be using it for literally any spots I actually need an overtake where there's passing. And maybe if I botch up a corner here or there, trying to get a little bit of extra oomph to get back going. Because it is a small amount when you're talking 44 laps. So I know it's there. I will use it. But while I'm practicing, I'm not really using it. And I think I messed up. I don't know if Stumpy's listening. I should have reset the lobby before starting. Because I don't think that corner gets shady, full shade like that, until the end of the race. I mean, not that we're not still getting good laps in, but obviously the track temp will change late, with parts of it being more dark, and I don't remember it being dark in that corner, the final corner, until late in the race. And this stretch not being totally shaded either. Yeah, Jack. Hey, thanks for stopping in and hanging out for a while. All your sharing and your like, I appreciate it. Ah, nice. Nice, Cece. Yeah, I might have messed that up by not resetting the lobby. I should have when Stumpy came in. It's gonna be real shady and yeah, I'm down, Stumpy. I'm down. I just realized I was like, it's darker than like that's what the end of the race looks like. I feel like. Were you on hards? I actually didn't. Stumpy has spoken. I'm down. I'm just practicing, man. I told him before. I just want to get laps. I can't see everything. Event settings. Where do I change everything? I cannot see. There we go. Now I can see it. Stumpy. I'll wait. I'll wait. I wasn't even sure what I was on, Stumpy, until we were out there. And I was like, oh, I'm going softs. But then I realized it seemed darker earlier. So if we would have kept running that out, it would have been pretty dark. No, it's not. Some of my practice times on hards, I was about a second off as well. So I was about the same earlier. Let me know if you're back and ready to go now. All right, give me one sec here. It's really hard resetting stuff when I can't see all my buttons down there. All right. I believe this is... Yeah, there we go. I don't run that many lobbies, so I couldn't actually see all the start stuff. Yeah, I didn't see it up close. I saw you making it when I jumped in to tell you I was in a lobby. But I like you got some color change there, like I have. All right, we're gonna run the check your tires to make sure you're on what you want to be. Yeah, I had to say that out loud because I was on hards, so I'm gonna start on softs too. And over here should be start, I think, right? Start race. That's it. Yep. Nice start. I'm actually kind of glad Stumpy got a great start and mine was mediocre. I haven't got to follow a single person. Stumpy might be thinking the same though. But I haven't got to follow somebody, so I don't know if I touched him there. I might have pushed him a little bit. It's tough to tell. You definitely get some crazy slip speed. I've never actually revved out the end of sixth. On my own. Oh, nice save though. That save at least will keep us together. We can keep running together for a bit. As soon as I'm in front, I overshot that. We got to go through a turn together. Had to lift there. Following is definitely not easy. That's straight, you get wicked speed. God, I overshot that again. Really getting exits in the straights. It's really impossible to pass anywhere else. That corner, I can see why when I looked in the rearview mirror where Stumpy's car was every time I miss brake, because when you're following up until that hairpin, oh, I messed that up. When you're following into that hairpin, you get a lot of speed coming into that hairpin. Missed the brake a little bit. I actually broke way early because I was carrying so much dang speed. I wonder if somebody's going to try to send it in that hairpin though. I need to stop screwing that turn up. That's rough. Woo! That was squirrely for a second there. Finally, I hit that where I get an exit. See how those shadows aren't crazy in that corner at lap 7? That's because we reset the lobby. Oh, that's a wall. Broke too early there. My little baby lean in. God, this race is gonna be an hour, man. That's bad. Ouch! Scrape that wall again. No, you're fine, CC. I mean, running these laps around here in an hour-long race with two of us isn't exactly riveting stuff, man. And I'm not chatting that much to keep it riveting, so I don't blame you. I appreciate you still lurking, though. But hey, we gotta get our practice in somehow. Hey, Phil, what's going on? How are you? Yeah, we practicing for an hour-long finale on Saturday. Gotta make the rounds, gotta make them. Appreciate you saying hi here. Are you out west in Canada? I don't actually know what area you're in. Hey, Neon! What's going on, sir? How you been? Alright, I figured with making dinner and I was like, that's a pretty late time if you're not West Coast. Or West Side, at least. But you know, some people eat that 8, 9 o'clock. Yeah, I mean 8 is it's almost 9 here, which is you know, 9 o'clock's late. I am doing pretty well, Neon. I've been missing seeing you stream, bud. I have my evening coffee next to me. Well, hopefully when that happens, I'll be able to catch you. That's the hardest part, is even like when you take a break. It's hard for me to even know. Because I can't make half of them anyways. I would love to. But man, I'm normally getting my kids ready in the morning. That was bad. Oh, shoot. Alright, so let's see. On lap 14. That was bad. That was deep. Oh, dang. Hey, Jester, what's up? Just saw Corridor join the lobby. How's your practice been? You can directly correlate my times and how much I've been chatting. Because that high 57 and that 26 both came when I chatted a little too much. Little deep. Well, you got time. And you know what? You got strategy. Pulled off the strategy last week, so I'm still kicking myself for not stretching my tires. I practiced it and I had decent tire wear. It's just the scenario. It's just the scenario that actually happened is the one I didn't want to do what you did. Because I was so sketchy on those worn tires to be stretching them. And so I was like, I was okay with the decision I made. But yeah, I know. Like I said, I practiced it. I was worried about that rain. You definitely did much better in the rain than I did. Like I said, that early rain that hit, I had talked about it. I talked about it with Shaggy before the week hit. That early rain, you could drive through on slicks, just like you said in your interview. But I was worried if I was going to stretch and do the one-stopper, that I'd spin if we did get that rain. And so when we got it, I was like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't try to stretch my tires. In hindsight, I lost a ton of time on that taking myself out though to not hit Fredberg. I just did not judge that he was going to brake so early with, I think he had worn tires. I wasn't even thinking about he might be braking that early with worn tires, and I didn't want to take him out. That was bad. So it is what it is. That was the thing that killed me the most. I wouldn't have been in winning position, but I think I would have been 6th, maybe top 5, even with the strategy I went with. But you pulled that strategy off beautifully. It was well done. Oh yeah, no, he was definitely not brake checking or anything. I should have figured he might need to brake earlier, because I knew he was slower and on older tires. But in the moment, I was going for my normal braking zone and not thinking about it. That's alright. I'm glad I didn't kill him, because I was thinking I'm pretty much a lock for getting in. I don't need any big old penalty to screw that up. Granted, I wanted to start as high as I could for this race. Now I want to be on that grass. But yeah, there's some strategy at play in this one, so I still don't know what's the best. I haven't run a whole lot of test races, just some laps. Nice. What's up, Shaggy? No, I really haven't completed much of a race. Even the practice races offline I've started, I haven't even finished. So I'm mostly just still setting laps. I was just running laps before Stumpy joined because I haven't run much on mediums or hards. I did run a practice race that I didn't finish. That was bad. On the hards for a while, but like I said, I didn't even finish that one. That was just versus the AI. Dang it. Oh no. McNaughty was there. He was there. Oh no. I am pre-warning everybody Saturday. I will not be looking. I might even turn chat off. I don't know. Because, yeah, my times definitely correlate when I start talking. I get another 26. It's mostly the reading part. I'm trying to read. Hey, Stardust. Thank you. I appreciate it. I gotta stop doing that. Woo! Oh no. We're trying to get Shaggy to create one, and he can sing the whole time through it. It doesn't matter, Stumpy. Either way, like I said, I was getting laps. So if you wanna, if we want to just jump out of the race and get laps, I'm fine too. I can't believe I binned it there though. No, it's gonna be a shaggy sing along. Yeah, Stumpy, it's real close. That was really, I almost slowed back down after you had the little bobble that put you behind. I almost slowed back down just because it was nice having a car around for a little bit. Hey, Core. I'll yeah, of course, Stumpy. You took off too. I'm gonna back out of this. You took off on that start though. I had a bad jump. Alright, I'm gonna back out of this. I'm gonna put down one lap here. Well, I didn't really get a good exit out of that turn for the straight for one hot lap, but I won't beat you that. I went in too deep. Whole hot lap ruined. Yeah, that was nice. That was nice actually having somebody around though. I've gotten. That was nice having somebody around though. I'll be honest. Getting a little bit of feel. It's gonna be a lot harder. It's gonna be a lot harder with a crap ton of people around at the start. That the speed, the speed you get down those straights. I didn't. We were going so fast. I didn't even want to try to pass on technically turn one, that little bend, because that bend is tight with two cars. But I'm like, hey, we're practicing. Let's go for it. And I knew I was going to slow down to hit the corner so I wouldn't put you in the wall. But it's tough. It's tough because you get the speed right at that bend, and that bend is tough to go like overtake on. And then it's like, do you send it down the inside of the first chicane? That's just asking for trouble. So these things are tough. It's tough finding passing here. It's not a lot of passing zones. Not a lot of passing zones. Yeah, that one you can gain a lot of speed through that one. That's the tight one. It kind of has the wall on the inside right. Um it's that one's tough. That makes I was talking about it in chat. I said that makes that corner can make or break a lap, a fast lap. I did say luckily we're not qualifying, so it's not like you have to nail it. It's just overall pace you have to nail. But you can, yeah, you can gain time through there because if you, yeah, you have to hit it precise. So you don't slow down too much going in, but you get enough rotation that you can get the exit without hitting that wall. I hit that wall 3 times after I got out in front of you by a couple seconds. It didn't help. I started chatting with chat a lot. Like I'd lose a couple seconds. I lost a full second to one lap when people started coming in. I was like, oh. Yeah, I was if I felt like the first hairpin, I feel like I could normally get a little bit of a run. It's just tough because even if you get a run out of the first hairpin, it's tough where you get a run because you go into that next hairpin. Technically, that's the 90 left after that really fast right. Um, it just bunches you back up. Just like my turn one, you get the slip through all those little S's, and then you hit that next like hairpin right down the really long back straight or before the back straight, and there's so much slip you get going into that. At least I felt like that. I know one time I had to take it wide, and it looked like a couple times you did too when you were following me because of the overspeed, and I wasn't ready. And I'm like, oh, we're going wide now because I'm not going to hit him. But it was good. Yeah, that was good running with people. To be honest, needed needed a little more practice running with people. Now it's still nothing like it's going to be Saturday, where we're going to be in a big group. Yeah, no, I didn't lose control on those Stumpy. I let it drift outside more, so I wouldn't. So I didn't have to worry about stomping on the brakes too much. Because like that's my biggest worry in race when there's a lot of us, right? And you're following, and if you just misjudge one braking spot of somebody in front of you, and you have to slow up that little bit more, you got to slow up that little bit more. That causes the person behind you to have to hit them harder, which it's just an accordion. So even if you don't get the PD accordion effect, where you hit each other and you get the accordion effect, with these super formulas, it still kind of happens because like the brakes are, you can go on a wicked stop. I don't know if Corridor's still here. Is there other lobbies open? I know you tried joining, and Stumpy and I were still going. Um, I wasn't sure how long we were going to go until I spun out and we called it. Because if there's other ones, I may go join. Otherwise, I may just run a few more laps here while I wind down my stream. 6 a.m. How long are you going to be on? 6 a.m. What? You're Kentucky East Coast time? I don't know that. It's terrible. How don't I know where the cutoff is? Cutoff's got to be. Bandit's got one open, and he's not like in a race. So I'll maybe come over there and join for right now. Sorry, Car. I saw you come in when we were running it, and because we were like already 20 laps in. Yeah, I went to go join Bandit earlier. He was like 4 or 5 laps in, and then I just started this one because I knew Stumpy and I wanted to run some. So yeah, I'm not sure if I've hit the 25s or not on hearts. I can be in 26s though. Telling earlier, I I think it was Jesher. I haven't run too many full races, but I did run one where I was on hards for a while to see what my pace was over time, and I settled in the 26s. So I'm sure I could probably hit a 25.9. And my medium's pace is just in between. My medium pace isn't terribly far off my softs, but I can't get to the pace when I'm nailing my soft laps. We'll go join. Even if he starts a race and I can't finish it, at least I can start it. Maybe he's still running. Oh no, he's not. Ouch. Oh, let's go run some laps. Just more laps, more laps, more laps. It'll be interesting, Stumpy. I literally think I think there's probably at least 3, if not 4-ish, somewhat viable strats I can think of. Just from running my laps. And we're kind of stuck in the middle. So I definitely think our strats probably won't be terribly far from each other. But it's there's definitely I think multiple versions of. Oh, you're starting 10th. I thought you were a little bit closer to me than that. Because I think I'm like 6th. I think I was 7th, but there's somebody who's not going to be running. So I moved up to 6th, I think. And yeah, that's the toughest part about hards. Yeah, Arnax. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm 6th because I think I was 7th when he was in. Anyways, yeah, the hards that's the tough part because they're sketchy. So all right, got 1 million chats here. My buddy's going on. Let's go. Just throw down some laps. Like I said, laps. That's all I'm really looking for here right now. Oofed up. Slowed down way too much there. The only thing I hate is no mirror. Otherwise, I like seeing where the front and the sides of my cars officially are. It just gives me more visibility when I'm trailing cars. But I hate I don't have a mirror. I hate it. I have to be ultra aware of my radar. I don't know why it's not just an option that you can have the mirror, no matter your view. Yeah, and honestly, I don't look back a ton. What is going on? I wonder if it's because of the wind that I'm taking that different. I know the wind can cause a whole bunch of issues, and this wind is backwards from what we were just running. Yeah, I don't look back too much. That's just too hard in a race. This wind is the opposite direction on this front stretch, though. Really slows you down. Yeah, the wind is... I'm actually kind of glad I'm in this lobby right now. I haven't had the wind this way too much, at least not this strong. I've had the wind come this way in practice, but not this strong. Which is good. I need laps on this. Both of those, I'm going to have to brake different, go in this direction. Yeah, is this part of the track? The back half of the track, I got to be easier with it. No, I normally use third. It just, the car gets so light that the rear end comes out way too much for my liking. Which is what happened. I still had to come out in third when I spun there. Oop, it's like learning that corner all over again with the wind like this. Yeah, normally I just drop down to third on the last corner. But if I have dropped down to third or second quick. I have dropped down to second quick and back up if I'm going too far out, you know, and I just need that little bit of extra rotation. I gotta get used to this wind. You can really push it into turn one. Alright, next lap, hard focus. This one's already kind of shot. It hasn't in this lobby. It's different than what we were running, though. We were running the other way. No, it just it went down like 0.2. I can still be more aggressive. Jesus. Nope, it has been the same so far in this lobby. I haven't seen it change complete directions yet. I've just completely botched that lap. I've seen it slow down. I can tell you this. I'm going to be praying to go the other direction. Much faster the other way. But this is really good to get practice in this way, so I still slowed it down too much. I don't know. God, I get a crazy lean going into that. Alright, good night, man. Yeah, I think we can both have good runs. It's just good about staying clean. There's going to be a lot of other people out there, so... Anyways, have a good one, man. let up too much on that. It's last sector. Woof. Oh. If they run one, I'll at least start it just to get a little bit more. A little bit more practice around people, but I'm definitely not going to be able to finish this one. Definitely won't finish it. In trace minutes. Oh, I'm actually going to see. Never mind. I'm not going to even try it. It's too much typing. If I had a keyboard, but you just got to change the race type to endurance. I don't really care. I'm not making it through the whole race right now, anyways. So. I will not make it through the whole thing. Oh. God, tell you this, my wrists and feet are tired. And it's going to be near 42 laps anyways, so it's not terribly far off. Quicker pace, probably a couple more. One more, couple more. But at least, it's not far off. Hey, what's going on, Crooked? Yeah. Led and I will both be racing on Saturday. It's Saturday in the same race, so yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. It always helps when I actually stream. I made a big jump when a couple months ago when I was actually streaming like at least twice a week, a little more on schedule. Not a schedule every day, but NRL started, and then everything else got busy at the same time. The biggest problem is I did a livery competition thing, and we for that we want to keep stuff um, anonymous, so I can't do it during stream, which just means it's game time that I can't be live, and with kids and stuff. As soon as that game time that I can't be live goes away, I can't find other times to go live. So, but we're in the last round of that. We're in the last round of that, so that'll be done soon. Yeah. There's we all vote. Um, we all get to vote too. And this year, in this in this league, it's short. It's only 4 rounds. Um, Normally they do longer for a season than 4. And there's so much going on. It's killing my train of thought. Anyways, so they open voting to participants and other people who are in the Discord. But yeah, we try to keep it anonymous. It's funny because you can start seeing people's styles and you kind of know it's probably them. But yeah, so I try not to do it live so people don't see it, and I try not to share my pictures anywhere in Discord. I try not to share it on Instagram. All those places. You can vote for yourself. Yeah, you can. I made the mistake one time in one of these competitions being very critical of myself, and I probably actually killed my position by not just giving because other people are like, I just give myself the full score because everybody else probably does. Um, but yeah, everybody kind of probably just gives themselves a full score, which means it just evens out to everybody. So you do yourself a disservice by not doing it. That was a thing I learned along the way, that most people are just, the only way for them to be fair while voting for your own was just everybody's voting as a 10. And I voted, I was like, I think I did good on this livery, but is it a 10? I don't know. There's other people who are better here. But yeah, stuff will slow down when that happened in the past 4 to 5 weeks, and this league has happened in the past 5 weeks. So it just at the same time, too much. I only have so much gaming time as it is, so yeah, I shouldn't have done it. I probably lost out on places for that, but that is what it is. Oh, I want to race with other people around. All right, one more time. There we go. Just a race, no quali. We good. Wasn't planning on being on too much later, so hopefully we get this rolling and I can run at least a few laps with these people around me. This one on Saturday is an hour-long endo. So it's not like super long endurance, but an hour long in the super formulas of like full concentration is. I was practicing just a little bit ago, and people were coming in. And I was saying hi, and I could physically look and see my time go down. So yeah, it's crazy. It will be. I'm already exhausted just from tonight. It's already too much just tonight. This is just practice. All right. I just want to be here to race around people. All these guys are quick. I didn't actually check my tires. I know. And they're doing this in the G forces, and I have a feeling my tires probably reset. My tires reset. Could I get my TC to go? Oh my goodness. Great. I wanted to race with these guys, but here's the problem. My tires reset every time the lobby reset, and I'm on hards. I don't want to be on hards. This sucks. I really just wanted to use this as practice around these guys. That's all I wanted. I wasn't going to finish the full race anyways of practicing. I feel like maybe a lot of people are on hards right now. So much for practicing around people. Although Pango's really fast and he's coming in not too far behind me. So there's a chance him and I can race around each other a little bit. Maybe we'll run this practice a little longer than I thought I was going to, just to see if I can catch back up to people. I definitely wasn't planning on pushing late tonight, though. This wind direction is another wind direction I haven't fully practiced on, though, so I guess I'm a little happy for that. Well, Led had a really good start then if he was on hards. I mean, he didn't have the false start that I did because I was trying to mess with stuff. I was trying to just... God, this wind is messing with everything right now. It wasn't letting me change my frickin' TC. I wanted to be on TC1 with hard tires. So bad right now. Alright, just lock in. Wall hurt. No damage, but damn. Yeah, you can tell Led's on hards right now. Just by how quick that gap is closing. Because I'm not quicker than Led. Like, you know, if I'm in a good rhythm, and depending on the track and combo, I can keep pace with Lead Pencil, but I'm not quicker than him, so you can tell he's on hards. Well, Bandit back there is on hards, and he's not losing that much time. A little bit at a time, but... like 40%, I'd say. I think it's around 40% nowadays. I had it up to 50. Yeah, maybe. Especially if I did the easy way out and only grinded the tracks I'm really good at, which is how I got to half. But yeah, the levels to it are, you know, having that time, that dedication. And somebody to buy me a new wheel. One day in the very, very far future, I will be off my G29. Everybody was on hards. I just had the worst start humanly possible. No, we cannot. Not when we have young bucks. Little deep. Little deep. Cora's been catching me. Oh, that did not help. At least there's no damage there, but... Really don't want him within slit. Dang, he hits that corner really well. That's where he gained, must have gained last time too. All right, man, have a good night. Thanks for stopping in and chatting. Peace. Screwed up that last corner. Led's got that. Oh, Core just got a 25.6. I was going to say Led just had a 25.7, I think. Core's got that good pace though, man. Oh, he's been gaining on me a little bit by little bit. My pace ain't bad, but his is just better. .25 flat from Core. He is in my slip now. Really stomped on him there to not just nail Corridor. He had so much bigger balls through there. Has more confidence getting back on the gas than I do. Screwed that up big time. He's locked in. Not good through there compared to him. He is so good through that sector. He's also really good at that hairpin. The only corner I'm better than him. And I happened to bobble it back on that one. At least the two straightaways, I'm somewhat close to his pace and exit, but boy, he is a lot better than me on this corner. Hey, Jimmy. It's just a little bit. you know, you start reading chat and you put it into the wall, that kind of stuff. My only hope is maybe like he burns tires a little bit more than I do. It seems like he keeps hitting that wall every time though. Mav, shouldn't you be sleeping by now? Don't get me wrong, I appreciate you still lurking here. But man. Being late. Took that real bad. Too worried about Mav's sleep schedule that I lost concentration in the hairpin. So bad. Every angle was terrible on that, just missing the apex. Not roll enough speed through there. I only got to read half of that, Jimmy. These things go too fast. I saw something about F1 and tires getting too hot in corners. section's getting tougher and tougher with these dead softs. So the downside is I am losing corridor. My pace is falling off a bit. I'm still keeping ahead of the rest of the pack though. I'm keeping pace on them. I'm actually gaining some time on them. So that's good. They're normally somewhat equal, yeah. They're not too far off. I think the lefts normally wear just a little bit more, so they're probably a little bit less. I normally practice offline so I can see it. You can't push the softs like the rest of the way, like there's no way. Those fast lefts definitely hurt. Or the fast rights, I mean, definitely hurt the lefts. Getting too weary now, just because I can feel the grip. And that one kills it. So yeah, the lefts are normally a little bit less. Still in the 26s with the wind going this way isn't terrible. Kind of just lost confidence in my tires in some of those corners. I'd rather be safe. Corridor was already pushing past me. Alright, one more. gets super sketchy because you can feel the rears want to kick out when they're dead. They don't want to grip. That sector specifically I hate. Like, I just feel so much less grip through that one. I don't know if I can save enough to make it matter anyways. Feels so much better having these softs on. Fresh softs. Let's say Corridor definitely had to pit. Woof. Dang it. Scrubbed way too much time. I want to roll through that so much more. Damn it. A little better, but it's still not rolling all the way through there. Woof. Damn it. Alright, well, don't do that tomorrow. Don't worry about freaking pushing. Division B. God, I'm absolutely beat right now. Too many laps tonight. Too many laps tonight. But at this point, I'm going to finish off this friggin' race before I go to bed, so might as well. Oh, thank you. I'll definitely need it, but oh God. My legs and feet are definitely a little bit tired. You heard that right, Map. Map just shows back up from lurking. What'd I hear? What word was that? Yeah, I told you earlier you needed to go to bed. I said I'll never question your sleep schedule, but holy crap, man. I'd be tired if I were you. It's 10:32 my time PM and I'm dead tired. Oh, oh. I've had far too many laps tonight. Yeah, that's true. I'm not really reading right now. Too freaking tired from running this race. Yeah, it's not a real race anyways, man. We're fine. We've hit too many walls. Oh, God. I'm tired. Oofta. Too tired to be trying to do a race like this right now. Look down at my phone. God dang it. Woof. Definitely tired. Dude, because I had so much practice, like I was running for 40 minutes before we started this one. By the end of this one, I was dead. I was making mistakes, but holy crap, man, you're quick. I had nowhere near your pace. Like even if I would have stopped making those mistakes from being tired, you were flying. Especially once you got lower on fuel. GG's, man. You're gonna have some good pace for Saturday. Like I have okay pace. I'm not mad, and I don't think I'll make as many mistakes. I don't think I'll make as many mistakes as I did at the end of this one. I pit a couple times just for damage because I put it in the wall in spots I don't normally. I would have still finished friggin' I don't know how far behind you though. You were hitting 24s there when I was hitting 25s, and then I started hitting 26s. Oh yeah, that's that's tiring, man. Oh, GG's though, GG's, man. Well, I can tell you this much: we'll not be running that much. Yeah. Oh, hey, Deep. See you, Mav. Have a good night, man. I'm about ready to jump off myself. Um, I will not be practicing that much beforehand. Maybe if the little, warm up to get my groove back, but I won't be pushing as hard as I did tonight. Thank you, thank you. Have a good day, night, whatever time it is there. I know Mav should have been sleeping hours ago, so I will not be doing that much practice beforehand. Anyways, we're just about ready to pop off. All right. Well, have fun. Have a great day. Yeah, Cora. I don't know. I might take. I was planning on practicing a little bit tomorrow, but I think I might take a breather and then maybe do like one hot lap session on Friday, and then just a few laps before on Saturday. Cause boy, running 20 laps with Stumpy plus the practice laps, but 20 race laps, and then that I was losing concentration at the end. It didn't help. I was also trying to find. So I was losing concentration and trying to push at the same time, which is kind of a bad combo. But I'm so glad we got that in because I haven't practiced a lot in the wind where it's coming back at you because your breaking points change depending on which way that wind's going. And I hadn't got many lobbies that the wind went that way. So I'm glad I got to practice this. So yeah, GG's core. Um, thanks, Bandit, for hosting. And thank you everybody for stopping in, dropping those likes, saying hi. A lot of lurking because that was a whole lot of not talking because it's super formula. So I uh, I appreciate it. Dang, 22s. Yeah, it's definitely quicker the other way, corridor. It's definitely quicker the other way. I don't hit 22s, but I do hit 24s going the other way a lot more often. I hit 24. No, maybe I was only 25 in this one. I don't know. It's definitely faster the other way. You want the win the other way. And that's what I mostly practice. So my breaking points getting win this way is tough. Anyways, GG's corridor. Have a good evening. Have a great day for everybody whose day is just starting. And I will catch you guys all next time. Peace.